to probably be in the top 8 for today. He's like one of the ones that we're really keeping an eye out for. Him and Mr. Lee. I didn't get a chance to look at everybody in bracket, but look at that. Ooh. He's playing the funny lad. He's playing the good boy, Ness himself, up against MattBro, who's going to be opting to go for Wolf. Right off the bat, this could be a bit of a controversial matchup, but as soon as Wolf is off stage against Ness, it's almost impossible for him to get back on. It is just difficult. Super linear, really exploitable. Right now, BestNess is trying to set up some falling up air stuff, not able to find any of it quite yet, though. MattBro playing really reservedly.
Yeah, and kicking things off, I was looking at this guy's Smash data page. He has played Wolf once. He is saving the Wolf for BestNess, and that is at least that is the biggest sign of honor that you could possibly come up with. I would imagine if you're a top player, is like we haven't even seen this guy out of you
Stu,
at all.
Stu,
yo,
do you not just see what he just did there?
I mean,
he spent the whole game going for these PK Thunders in neutral twice, and then the third time around, he opts to go for.
Oh,
okay. I can't tell if this is perhaps some of the best or the worst play I've ever seen, but you know what? Sometimes, you know...
Well,
okay.
He's picking up a down smash.
I'm a little bit dumbfounded that he got away with just going for a raw PK Thunder 2 in neutral, hit the shield, and was able just to continue down tilting. I'm still like completely fixated on that. But that being said, a couple of up tilt links, not able to get the nail off of that, not enough frame advantage quite yet.
We cannot attempt to understand the PK gods. We are but puppets in their masquerade. We cannot attempt to decipher their intentions. But BestNess right now, it has it at 2-2, is losing numerically, but that is smart. The PK projectile going to create some space with themselves, but also, yeah, you think that you're safe. BestNess knows exactly where you're going. You got to be able to predict the future with this character, and that getup is going to get called out immediately. 2 stocks to 1 in favor of BestNess.
I feel like MattBro is definitely having like a bit of a habit of like just sort of immediately buffering neutral getup as soon as they land back onto the stage, and boy does Ness have a fantastic, nice, easy way to punish that. Oh my gosh, the swagger. The confidence just coming out of BestNess right now, just to be able to not go for that follow-up, just to slowly walk. BestNess, what are you doing?
What in the world, BestNess? I mean,
oh my God, I hate this.
I'd say what in the world, but more like out of this world. This kid is just wilding out, and I know, Dara, that you are loving every minute of it.
So remember when I said Wolf's recovery is linear and exploitable?
Yeah.
Like if Wolf is right here and he picks a direction to go, you know, he's almost definitely going to be going that way. Can't really adjust the angle. He's going to be going in a pretty straight line. And BestNess recognizes the positions like, okay, well, if he's going to go for side B here, I know for the fact that he's just going to move in a straight line. And that is a really nice and exploitable and predictable trajectory for you just to hit whatever you like. So you know what, BestNess... Godspeed to you and you know, flashy punishes. A yo-yo would have sufficed, you know, a neutral, anything, but he opts for, you know, the end-all be-all, and you know what? He's got an extra clip for the combo reel later on, because that was sick. That was kind of hype. Poggers, if I do say so myself.
And I knew you would. So as we're going to Town and City for game number 2, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Where you're talking about how Wolf's recovery, you can pretty much map it out as well as anyone else. But the execution is another thing. And BestNess, this ain't their first rodeo wrangling with a Wolf, so wouldn't worry too much about that. It is all about the execution. They're not going to get the PK projectile, or at least is going to feign it, as they're going to absorb that laser. And yeah, any attempt that you have, as if you're MattBro, to control the negative space is going to be tough, but you're going to miss the grab and overextending just a little bit, running past your opposition. That is going to hurt.
Overextending, just going to be completely whiffing that PK Thunder, but still no punish from MattBro. Good fading PK. Oh my gosh. That is such a scary position to be in. You see like MattBro like desperately trying to reset, no longer too particularly inclined to punish. As soon as they get hit by that PK Thunder and gets the 2-frame with the flash. Yeah, like honestly, like that move is like really slow, but it is active for a considerable amount of time, especially if the opponent is going to be recovering deep and they don't have too many opportunities to mix. They just kind of have to hold that, honestly.
Yeah, they're going to get that down throw, but it's getting batted back just a little bit by BestNess. That little get off me area. Not going to find anything off of the PK projectile. MattBro reading the movement just a little bit better. The adjustment's starting to come through. Now the question is, how do you get that kill? Because you know, if you're BestNess, you know that they're going to be looking for back air. And you're doing everything that you possibly can to try to avoid that.
Ooh, really, really good PK Thunder, just to sort of scare MattBro from going through the ledge trapping. Honestly, the most scary part about Wolf, being stuck at ledge there, gonna get hit by an F tilt, down tilt, or whatever. But right now, BestNess throwing out their own down tilts. How are they gonna be able to get back onto the stage? Doing so aggressively, just able to maneuver past MattBro completely.
Doing pretty decently for themselves thus far, all things considered, but they're going to make it back. Almost a full stock lead. Make that 3-1 for BestNess. Yeah, you think it's safe to jump against Ness? They've got an up smash. To disagree with you, the PK projectile straight to the chest.
Yeah, that's just tough. Oh, BestNess positioned themselves almost perfectly to be able to get that punish, but we're just a little bit too slow on the timing there. Able to get the double jump neutral and a back here just to put him off stage. Tries to go for the double jump cancel PK off of the platform, but MattBro really good. High recovery in that moment. BestNess looking at those buttons, and boy, oh boy, did they look tantalizing in those moments, because he was fighting somebody that was genuinely not there at all.
Oh, man. Really just looking for the home run, but that's going to be MattBro charging up the home plate there. And yeah, BestNess looking for the JV3, I can imagine. Really just BMing it now. I gotta love it. Looking for the back throw to try to cheese it out. I respect it. However, it's not going to be successful. MattBro trying to make these adjustments. But yeah, you're going to get caught by that jab. It's so quick. And again, that drop kick into the face of MattBro is going to give him nightmares for the rest of this tournament.
And honestly, like, I think at this point, like, this is the emotional advantage. This is the most powerful advantage state, as described by Nick C. Like, this is the point where BestNess can quite literally get away with doing anything. Why? Because he has the swagger, he has the confidence. He's going to press down air 6 times when he is landing. Why? Just because he can get away with it. As soon as he, guesses once, and guesses correctly, he'll be able to get the kill off of it. He's just having a good old time right now. He's having a time of his life.
Sitting at 161, you are more than capable of killing this Wolf at this point. But MattBro, to their credit, hanging on and not missing with that bear from mid stage. And yeah, they're gonna get themselves 2 last stock. And again, there's something to be said about being able to survive this long. But yeah, there's only so much you can do. You run out of real estate, and denying them the JV2. That was a lot closer than we were expecting it to be, but ultimately, of course, putting the Ness in BestNess.
Yeah, BestNess just, you know what, after he had, like, that lead, he was like, okay, I'm just going to do whatever I want, and if one of these work, maybe it'll look hilarious. And guess what? He didn't do all that, and he ended up looking ridiculous for pressing all those buttons. He still won, but at what cost? A tragedy, truly. Wow, that was like really, really tough. Yeah, no, like, BestNess is like punish, and like being able to capitalize on your habits, especially off stage, when your character already has like such a linear way of getting back onto stage, is like so menacing. Like, he understands, like, this is the win condition. He is going to drive this win condition all the way home. Why do I have to always box with you on stage? I'm going to throw you off stage, and it doesn't matter what percent you at, because you're just gonna die. You're gonna die no matter what percent I throw you off at. And